Hi, my name is Rebecca Kokendorfer. I'm the senior editor for Homeschool.com. And although Homeschool.com, we want you to be extraordinary, we don't want you to burn out. So I have some tips for you to help you avoid homeschool burnout. So this is why I feel qualified to talk to you about this. For one, I homeschooled all the way through, from preschool up into college, and although our days, every day was not perfect and sunshiny, still it was really, really good. We loved it, and because of that, I encourage other people to homeschool. So on the basis of that, I feel like I'm qualified. And also, because of my work with Homeschool.com, I've also had a chance to find out from other homeschoolers what works and what doesn't work. So let's take a minute here just to talk about what doesn't work. The homeschooling method that has the highest burnout rate is the school-at-home approach. This is the cells and bells approach to learning, which has been stopped. Even the schools are not doing it this way anymore. They are redesigning their schools to be more like home, to have learning take place in lots of different places, to use comfortable furniture, to have natural lighting, to let the kids have time outside. So tip number one for avoiding homeschool burnout: don't set up your schedule in a rigid manner based on the old school model. From 9 to 10 we do reading, from 10 to 11 we do math, from 11 to 12 we do history, the bell goes off, bing, now we go out to do recess. Homeschoolers who do that, sometimes you may start out that way a little bit in the beginning, but get away from that as quickly as you can because it has a high burnout rate. Also, you'll have a high burnout rate if you're doing too much or working too hard. You should not be staying up late every night planning lessons or correcting work. If you're using a curriculum that requires you to do that, get another curriculum, okay? Because it doesn't need to be that way. Or another tip for you on avoiding homeschool burnout is don't force your kids to homeschool. So I know everybody has different reasons for homeschooling, but if you force them or if you feel forced yourself, you probably will not go the distance. So now I've been talking about what doesn't work and what leads to burnout. Let me tell you a little bit about what will help you go the distance and what will help you have a wonderful experience with your homeschooling. Okay, one thing is, as I mentioned, use your entire home. Don't feel like that true learning is only taking place if you're sitting at the table. Learning takes place sometimes when they're sitting cross-legged in their bed or on the couch or on a picnic blanket out in the backyard. Use your whole home. Another tip too to make homeschooling work is think outside the classroom box, but think outside the home box as well. Get out of the home. Find mentors in the community who will teach your children interesting things. Use your local art museum or science museum. They have great classes. These are the advantages of homeschooling that those kids who are trapped in a classroom for 6 hours a day, they don't have that advantage, but you do, and it is so much more fun. I interviewed a group of veteran homeschoolers a few years ago, and I asked them for their #1 piece of advice. And you know what they said? They said that if life had a rewind button, and if they could go back and do anything differently, they would relax more and enjoy it more. I know it's scary when you're knee deep in it and you're very worried that you're not doing a good job, you're not doing enough. But if you can relax more and make learning come alive by following their interests and by using your entire home and using mentors and getting out into the community, you're going to have a fantastic experience and they're going to have a fantastic education. So this is Rebecca Kokendorfer. I'm standing by this week to answer any of your personal questions. Very happy to help in any way I can. Thank you so much for being a part of the Homeschool.com community.